Hello and welcome to Learn Statistics class. In this class, we are going to study the statistical concept in simple and more easy way. The topic of today's lecture is deciles and percentiles graphically. In this lecture, we will learn how to obtain the value of decile and percentiles by using graph. So let us start with the first point, deciles graphically. We know that deciles are the points which divides the data into 10 equal parts. Each part contains 10% of the data. In the previous lectures, we have seen what is decile and examples on deciles. If students want to learn what is decile and its examples, then click on the I button at the top right corner of the screen, and link of that lecture is also given in the description box. In the today's topic, we will obtain the value of decile by using graph. Consider an example. Obtain the value of 5th decile and 70th percentile by using graph. Here we have given the marks of students and the number of students. Here we have given the marks in terms of classes as 0 to 10, 10 20, 20 30, 30 40 and 40 to 50. The corresponding number of students are 20, 27, 54, 44 and 15. To obtain the decile graphically, we use the less than and more than cumulative frequency. But generally, we use the less than cumulative frequency or less than Augeau curve. To draw the less than Augeau curve, take upper limit against the less than cumulative frequency. Here, first we calculate the less than cumulative frequencies. We know that we write the first frequency 20 as it is. Then we add first two frequencies 20 and 27 and write its sum at the second place. Similarly, to obtain the third less than cumulative frequency, we add the first three frequencies 20, 27 and 54. Likewise, we complete the column of the less than cumulative frequency. We have already studied what is cumulative frequency and its type, less than cumulative frequency or more than cumulative frequency, in the preceding lecture. If students want to learn the cumulative frequencies and their type with their examples, then click on the I button at the top corner of the screen, and link of that lecture is also given in the description box. Now let us plot the less than cumulative frequency. In order to plot the less than cumulative frequency, take upper limit on the x-axis and lower limit on the y-axis. Then plot the point corresponding to upper limit against the less than cumulative frequency. Let us see. Look at the first class 0 to 10. Here 10 is the upper limit of first class and its corresponding less than cumulative frequency is 20. So we first plot a point with upper limit 10 against 20. Similarly, the second point is upper limit 20 corresponding to less than cumulative frequency 47. Likewise, the fifth point is the upper limit of fifth class 50 and its cumulative frequency 160. This is the first point corresponding to upper limit 10 and less than cumulative frequency 20. By plotting all these points, we get these points of the less than cumulative frequency. After plotting these points, join these points with a smooth curve to obtain a less than argue curve. The less than argue curve looks like a alphabet capital S. This is the corresponding less than cumulative frequency curve or less than argue curve. To obtain the fifth decile, graphically calculate five into n divided by 10. We know that there are 160 students we have given in the example, so it is 5 into 160 divided by 10, and it comes out to be 80. After calculating 5n by 10, point out the point 5n by 10 on the less than cumulative frequency, which is 80. By pointing this point, draw a parallel line along the x-axis to meet the less than argue curve. From that point, drop a perpendicular on the x-axis to obtain the value of fifth decile. After dropping a perpendicular on the x-axis, read the x-coordinate of that foot of the perpendicular, and here in this case it is 27. Therefore, the value of fifth decile D5 is 27. In this way, we obtained the value of any decile by using less than argue curve. Now, let us start the second point, percentiles graphically. Percentiles are the points which divides the data into 100 equal parts. We have already learned what is percentile and the numerical examples on percentiles for individual series, discrete series and continuous series. If students want to learn what is percentile and its numerical examples, then click on the I button on the screen, and link of that lecture is also given in the description box. In this lecture, we will obtain percentiles by using graphical method. So let us start to obtain the percentiles graphically. To obtain the percentiles graphically, we plot the argue curves or cumulative frequency curves. Since there are two types of cumulative frequency curves, less than cumulative frequency curve and greater than or more than cumulative frequency curve, one can use either of them to obtain the percentile values, but generally we use the less than cumulative frequency curve to obtain the partition values. Hence, to plot a less than cumulative frequency curve, plot upper limit on the x-axis and less than cumulative frequency on the y-axis. After this, plot all the points corresponding to upper limit and less than cumulative frequency. We get a less than cumulative frequency curve. After plotting the points, join them with a smooth curve which looks like a alphabet capital S. This is the less than cumulative frequency curve. Here we have to obtain the 70th percentile. To obtain the 70th number percentile, calculate 70 into n divided by 100. Since percentile divides the data into 100 equal parts. We know that there are 160 students, hence it is 70 into 160 divided by 100, and this comes out to be 112. Take a point 70 into n by 100 on the y-axis, which is less than cumulative frequency. Mark this point and draw a parallel line along the x-axis to touch to the less than cumulative frequency, and drop a perpendicular from that point on the x-axis and read the x coordinate of foot of the perpendicular, and that point is nothing but the value of 70 percentile, and this value is 31.3. Hence the 70th percentile is 31.3. In this way we obtained the value of percentiles by using less than occur, and hence we can obtain the value of deciles, percentiles, and remaining all partition values graphically. We have already studied how to obtain quartiles graphically and how to obtain median graphically in the previous lectures. If students want to learn that lectures, then click on the I button on the screen, and link of all that lectures and the previous lectures playlist are also given in the description box. If students like this lecture, then click on the like button and subscribe to Learn Statistics channel, and all students are requested to share this channel with other students in order to learn the statistics in more simple and easy way. We will meet in the next lecture with the new statistical concept. Till then we will stop here. Thank you.